before we started Seb, I was traveling, I think it was October of 2005. If anybody on here is listening is a golfer, one thing as a wholesaler when you're working for an insurance company, you get fairly good at, but you don't play well at, is usually golf. You get the opportunity to play a lot of different places. So I used to travel when I was part of NILEX benefits or New York Life Executive Benefits. I used to travel 3 days out of every five, 3 weeks out of every four. And during that time, if I got to play a round of golf on the trip, that would be great. Well, I had a 10-day stint where I was on the road. It was Chicago first, working Thursday, Friday, and then leaving on Saturday morning, coming home, going back on the road on Sunday night, heading out Sunday night, and not coming back until Tuesday the following week. But during that whole trip, Friday afternoon, I had the pleasure of playing Medina. Tuesday, I had the pleasure of playing in Firestone at Akron.
Oh yeah.
Then Thursday afternoon, I played True North, and on Saturday afternoon, I teed it up at Kapalua Plantation. Four fantasy rounds. Anybody who plays golf would say those are four 18 holes that would be, you know,
Absolutely.
in their bucket list.
I played two of the four. That brings back a lot of great memories. Yes.
Right. When I was done with that round on Saturday and we're starting to do everything and work through some of the business that was going on, that was called at that time the top of the table, where the top one half of 1% of all insurance advisors in the country, or actually in the world, get together to talk about how they take care of their clients. 20 years ago, I'm a technician. All I know is I know how to take the plan. I take the plan of the product. I work with the advisor. They transfer their relationship to me, and I'm a facilitator for the relationship person who is dealing with the client. It was at that time that I said, you know what? I want a work-life balance, which is exactly what everybody wants today. So during that meeting, while we're sitting over these ideas, I'm sitting here coming up with this idea for Seb, a better version of being a home office consulting company that had been acquired, that I was the player to be named later. And I was now the player to be named later a second time. And I'm going, okay, I've got a 12,000 person company. They can decide when they want to fire and hire me, and they can change my compensation at any moment. Even though what I was doing, I was really good at. I was helping people along the way. I was doing what the company wanted, but I wasn't the one making the decision. And that was the impetus for us to start our own company. In fact, that's probably the reason why many people who are listening to this started their own company. They wanted the freedom, but it gave them the financial headaches. And that's where it's sort of morphed over the last 20 years. You know, we come in trying to work on one piece. It's now become more of that whole, how do we work in a holistic manner, but stay true to what we did? I think that was really important when we put it all together.